Hey, good morning folks. How's everybody doing? This is going to be a follow-up to yesterday's video. We put out about 5 questions about retirement and how old do you think you'll be when you start retiring, and how much money you think your budget will be. And we got a great response. We've had about 200 replies, well over 1,000 views, and a couple hundred replies already. And I wish we had more replies, but 200 is a good start. And I wanted to add, and I've got a ton, probably 100 emails with people's stories and comments and thoughts, and a lot of positive response. And so I wanted to add a couple more questions, and then I'll try to put it all into a little spreadsheet and do an analysis of it, probably the 1st of September, something like that, in about a week. So I'm going to stick some more questions up here in the left, 4 or 5 more questions. The first one, there was a number of people that commented they don't plan on selling their house. They're going to keep their house, and they enjoy the retirement and RV lifestyle. So I thought we might add on there how many people, this is all about people retiring. So if you're 35, it's not so much for you. We're talking about people at least in their 50s, 60s, 70s. How many days a year will you be living in your RV? And less than 30 days, 2 to 3 months. You can get the whole survey, the whole question right up here. And so we'll get an idea of who's responding. On the how many days in your RV, I'd like everybody to answer that, whether you're full-time, part-time, obviously everybody that's, say, over 50. How long were you full-time? If you plan on it like us, we plan on 1 to 3 years. We're finishing up our 2nd year on the East Coast, and we'll winter in Florida, and either go back to the western states and find a place to buy our next home, or maybe do a tour up through Alaska and then retire the next year. Purchase our home the next year. So the question is, do you think you will stay in your RV 1 to 3 years, live in your RV 3 to 5, 5 to 10, or as long as possible? Once again, should be a place to choose up here. And then if full-time, what size RV do you think is going to fit for you? An RV under 30 feet, RV 30 to 34, 35 to 39, or over 40? So we're in a 42, but we've met a number of people that are below 35 that are looking, either are full-time or they're planning on full-time. So a lot of people are doing it smaller, and it lets you go to a whole lot more remote places, lets you maybe do more boondocking, and lets you go to all our national parks and state parks. It just opens up a whole new realm having that smaller RV, which is a big plus. And then I'm curious about the reason why folks are taking on this full-time RV lifestyle. And is economics. I'm sure that's for all of us. That's why one reason we didn't keep our house and go full-time in, because we did that for a number of years, but we would go out 2 or 3 weeks or a month, but we always were nervous what's going on back at the house with the landscaping and the pool and just all of that kind of stuff. And so we would always have to go back. We didn't have family that was close. Our nearest family was hundreds of miles away. And the friends that we'd asked to watch just never had a real comfort level with that. So economics is a big one. And then concern about having your house. But the reason to RV is it economics? Is it because you want to see the whole country? That's what we want to do. It's not so much the national parks. We've been to most of those, at least out west. We want to see the country, this East Coast, and that's where we're at now. And we're really digging this. We're glad we took this choice. But some people that haven't seen the national parks, that may be a big reason, especially if you get a smaller coach to go see all the national parks and all the beauties that's around the country. One of our original ideas of why we wanted to do this is because we had a big home, we wanted to sell it, and our kids are scattered around on the west coast. We wanted to find where do we want to live at next, to buy a house, to be close to the kids so that the weather's nice, not too hot, not too cold. or just for the lifestyle of living in an RV and traveling around. So which of those, you only get to pick one, which one of those fits you. And then a lot of the emails, people are all set up with their retirement. They've got their savings, they've got their, their 40 grand or 30 grand or whatever it is they plan on living on. But health insurance, if they're under 65, is just tearing their budget all apart. So you guys that have kind of got a solution to that, one is how much, even on Medicare, you got to pay $100 and something for your Part B. And then if you get a supplemental plan, that's another $100. So that even on Medicare, you got a couple $100 a month probably in your Part D. So per person, if there's two of you, add the cost together and divide it by 2, so you can come up with what's the average per person cost for your insurance. This is before Medicare, after, no matter, we're on Medicare, but ours is, I think, probably $250 a piece on Medicare. So under 100, 100 to 500, 500 to 1,000. And some of you guys have told me, a lot of you have said over $800, and some of you are saying it's over $1,000 per person. So I'd like to add those 5 questions in, if you could check those off, and we will try to get some kind of analysis from all of this, and sure appreciate it. I have had several people say they cannot find the survey on their computers. I don't know if that's from your settings. I don't have any answer to that at all. I've had a number of people send me emails saying that they'd love to use the Amazon affiliate account, or not love to, that they would use our Amazon affiliate account, but they can't find the link. So I'm going to show that a little demonstration one more time on how to click on the Amazon affiliate link. And on that Amazon affiliate, just so make sure everybody's clear, it doesn't cost you any extra. If you're buying something that costs $42, you pay $42, but then they'll send credit our account for, $4 or whatever. Well, not $4, for $1, 2 to 8%. But anyway, it doesn't cost you anything. It helps us take people out to dinner. When we make it, we spend all that money. People that make videos with us, and you can see all the videos that people have made, we go out and take them out to dinner, and that's what we use that money for. So here's a little demonstration on how the Amazon affiliate works. Thanks for taking the survey, and if you've got a couple of minutes, please fill it out. And if you hadn't done the first survey, if you would go back to it, on the end of this video, I will put a link to the first survey if you haven't taken it. So thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up, and keep the wheels rolling. Stay safe. Bye-bye.
So he's going to follow her. I'm gonna get behind the tree. I'm gonna get behind the tree so they don't see me immediately. I can't see her through the windshield. No, she didn't notice me. Let's see if I can get by. Glare on the windshield. Oh, good picture of Tinker.
Oh, cute.
If there's too much of a glare on the windshield, hopefully it'll go off here in just a second. Good morning! You only hit it 3 times.
Look, I got Tinker.
Oh, you got Tinker. Hi, Tinker.